I was on a trip into Alaska on my boat about 1.5 years ago, and was in the bathroom one night and fell down. I don't remember exactly why, but I fell and ended up with a broken arm. The arm was broken so badly, and I think it's probably because of the osteoporosis in the bone. They said, there isn't anything we can do for you here. This is in a little town in Alaska. They did have an x-ray machine, and they looked at it and said it's pretty bad. So they said, we can fly you off to another town or back to Seattle or try and get this thing fixed. I said, well, it's easy. I got my airplane right here. I was going to leave in the morning anyway. We'll just get out there right now and we'll fly back to Grand Rapids, Michigan. When they first mentioned to me that I had a bone problem, I was a little surprised because I'm a guy who's in and out of a lot of doctor's offices. I'm a diabetic. You know, you have a heart transplant. I've had 3 open heart surgeries. You know, so they've been in my body a lot. I had a bad staph infection following one of the surgeries, and so I was medicated for that heavily, and that was almost one that took me out. But so I had all these medical people around me, but nobody ever emphasized to me osteoporosis or talked to me. It always seemed like it was a woman's problem. And I never thought of it relative to myself. So when this occurred, suddenly the flags go up and the horns go off and you start to pay attention. So, you know, I think the problem is not only helping doctors learn how to pay attention to it and medicate for it, but to help the patient come to a better understanding of they have the bone, just their bones, and the patient finally is going to have to tend to it. Don't sit and rely on a doctor to find it or to discover it for you like I had to. But that's after you had a break that you do that. Thanks to the alertness of Jones and their insistence upon my following a different regimen. I got a little mad in the beginning because they said, well, I got to have another blood test, we need another this for that, and we're all just checking your bones, make sure your bones are all right. And I said, well, my bones are all right. And as he said to me at the time, he said, you take one more spill and it's probably going to be a bone in your hip and you're never going to walk again and your lifestyle is going to change totally. Well, fortunately, I'm still traveling on my boats and still having fun and still moving around and still enjoying life, but that's because somebody paid attention to it and tried to take care of me. And we took it seriously, and we modified our life and changed the way we do things to make sure that we're doing all we can to medicate ourselves and do dietary things to improve our concern for our good old bones.